Imagine two best friends, Arjun and Kabir. After class 10th, Arjun chose science because everyone else did. Kabir quietly chose fine arts, something different, something less crowded. Years later, Arjun finds that he earns well, but Kabir loves his creative life. Both sometimes wonder what if they had chosen the other path. This small story brings us to today's poem, The Road Not Taken, a poem about choices, chances, and our journey through life. Just like Arjun and Kabir, Robert Frost stood at a crossroad, not a literal one, but a decision point in life. His poem uses the image of two roads in a forest to talk about the choices we make and how they shape our future. So let's begin with the first stanza. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. The poet stands in a beautiful forest, and autumn leaves have turned yellow. He comes across two different roads, two different directions, and just like in real life, he cannot take both paths. This moment represents those important decisions in life where choosing one option means losing the other. So, this was all about the first stanza. In the second stanza, Frost says, Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though, as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. Now, the poet carefully observes both the roads. One looks slightly less used, as if fewer people walked on it. So he chooses that road, not because it is better, but because it feels different. Just like Kabir choosing his unique path, the poet chooses the road that seems less traveled. In the third stanza, Frost surprises us, and both that morning equally lay. In leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to the way, I doubted if I should ever come back. He realizes that both roads were actually almost the same that morning. The leaves on both paths were fresh, uncrushed. So the difference between two choices was not huge, but once a decision is made, it becomes important. This stanza shows something true about our life. Sometimes our choices look different, but later we feel they were not that different after all. And with this, now comes the famous ending. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by. And that has made all the difference. Now, the poet imagines himself in the future, telling people about his decision. The word sigh is powerful. Is it a sigh of happiness? Is it a sigh of regret? Or is it a sigh of nostalgia? Frost leaves it open, making the poem beautifully mysterious at the end. But one thing is clear, our choices shape who we become, whether the path is common or rare. What matters is the courage to choose and the wisdom to live with that choice. This poem talks about choices in life, the uncertainty of the future, individuality, and how we reflect on our decisions years later. It teaches us that no choice is completely right or wrong, but every choice becomes meaningful when we commit to it. So, next time when you stand at a crossroads, big or small, remember Robert Frost's words. Your choice may feel confusing today, but one day that decision may make all the difference. Thank you.